Hey friends, so I am back for the 100th time. Not even. I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. I definitely put on the mic to kind of drown out the background noise. It's the middle of the day, so everyone's out. And also, I have a refrigerator in my office now, and you might hear a humming noise. So I do apologize about that if it picks up on the audio. But this morning, I had a moment of clarity. Like, I want to going forward do a lot more meditating and like praying and just really like trying to focus on my conversations with God and just really trying to express myself and trusting and giving my problems instead of just mentally rotting away, because that's what I've been doing, is especially for the past 2 weeks I just mentally rotted. I've been trying to, for the past couple of days, I've been trying to find the time to put my accounting assistant's job description together because he's definitely going to go out and, start working again in a different field. My accounting assistant is actually an older man. It's so funny how the world is now. But my accounting assistant's not some schmuck off the street. He came out of retirement and got a job with my company and was just kind of supposed to be a fill-in for someone else, and that person ended up leaving the company involuntarily, and he stayed on board. But there's a lot of things that are changing and a lot of things that seem, what's the word I'm looking for, not disturbing. That's all I'm going to say. It's disturbing. There's a lot of things that are going on that just don't make you feel secure. I know another person that I want to say that I'm pretty close with at work. She's had really bad anxiety to the point where she's hospitalized. And I'm not going to get into like real detail, but I'm seeing different signs of that. And it is time, I think, for me to start putting myself together and just putting myself out there. I think I've had this fear of, oh my gosh, I'm so close and da da da, but I haven't had the freedom because I work so much to actually enjoy the fact that I don't have an hour-long commute like I used to, or have to run around, or have to worry about snow and ice and things like that. I can just take my time, and it's just not what it is. It's been a battle for the past almost 3 years, and I'm tired. So with putting his job description together so he can put it on his resume. And he worked for one company for 32 years. I can't imagine, like, sometimes I can't even fathom the fact that when he started working for that company, I was born. You know what I mean? Like, what? So he's going to get back out there and, like, work out. And I always tell people, don't be nice just because you want something from someone. Be genuinely nice, but like treat people with kindness, because you never know who's who. You just never know. I might end up where he goes or vice versa. So I decided to put my resume together, made myself a cup of coffee, and the sun came out, and now I'm watching my neighbors walk their dogs, and I'm chilling. Like, I feel good, and I wanted to come back on, and I'm going to share some clips of what's been going on with me. Hopefully, I just checked the viewfinder. Hopefully, I haven't been rambling for too long. But yeah, it's interesting how life will throw curveballs at you. And I think sometimes negative energy, the devil, whatever you want to call it, throws those curveballs because it knows you, and it'll know you'll sit there and rot. Because that's what I do. I mentally rot. Like, I'll function, I'll do what I have to do, but there's no oomph to anything that I'm doing. I'm just existing. And that's not a good feeling, because I know that's not who I am, not who I want to be, not who I picture my future self being. So today is definitely going to be a chill day. I actually just got a text message. No, I text one of my nieces. She's my friend's daughter, but I call her my niece. She's 18. I can't believe it. 15 years just went by like that. I met her when she was 3. She actually chose me. She chose me. We're at a family event and she chose me. She saw all her family members and she said, nah, I'm going to this lady. She came by my house last night and she told me that she wanted to go to this Mexican restaurant that has this amazing queso for her birthday. But then she also wanted to do a charcuterie board night. And I'm like, we can do both. Like, we can do cheese on cheese. Thank God I do not have a food intolerance, lactose intolerance, because I would be messed up. Because, girl, I love cheese too. Anyway, I'm going to make my breakfast, a bacon, egg, and cheese. And I'll come back to you. So, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I haven't given up the cookies yet. And anytime, even if it's like a 3-pack or 2-pack, I try to put it in a sandwich bag so I can like slowly eat it. So, you know, what I decided not to do in my life is to get popped by grease with frying up bacon. I really should switch to turkey bacon, but I don't know. I just keep buying the pork. Turkey bacon's not terrible. It's just not my favorite. You know how I told you guys I use those liners. This is not as crispy as I want it. I think I'm going to put this back in the air fryer for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to flip them over. Put it back in the air fryer for like 2 minutes. Because it is not as crispy as I want it. Yeah, definitely not. Do you get slightly annoyed when your kitchen's clean and you have to make something for yourself? My floor is a little sticky. Oop. I had to get groceries. I'm not being extra with this egg, this little egg tray, or I don't know what this thing's called. So I got this thing, you know, if you want to make like a perfectly, like a McGriddle or something like that. I got it because this is a very small pan. If you look at the size of my hand, it's a very small pan. And when I try to take the stuff out, it always breaks up the egg. So I find that it cooks better with this. This is like my favorite brand of bread, the Sara Lee Artisano bakery bread. Nothing is going to beat bakery bread, but this is the closest thing to store-bought. So that's what we're having. So we're just gonna, I like it crispy, but not too crispy. I don't know how to describe that. So we know the bacon is salty. I'm telling you, get yourself an air fryer with the liner. You can't see the liner in here because this liner happens to be black. But once that bacon grease cools down, or slightly, you know, if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it now. All of that, look at all that bacon grease. Yikes. But yeah, once that cools down a little bit, I'll just take a paper towel, throw it in the trash, pop that in the dishwasher. This floor is irritating me. I was gonna just Swiffer my floors, but now that I'm walking around, I think I'm just gonna bring out the mop. The traditional mop, the old cedar joint. Love that. And this is that little figment pot that I bought from Target. I showed you guys. I think that video made it up, but I love this little pan. It's actually a cast iron skillet, so it gets pretty hot. And of course, the Tabitha, even though this is a really good turner. I'm glad I got a couple of things from her collection. I kind of want to put cheese on it, but I'm going to have cheese later. And also, I don't have any Cooper's cheese. I'm so excited. I forgot that I had some fresh cut up pineapple. It's a little overripe, but I cut this up last weekend and I didn't finish it. It was a whole pineapple. I always have my tomatoes go bad before I use all of them. That's why I only buy like a little 4-pack. One of my friends, she jokes all the time. She's like, you shop like you have a family of 4 at home. And it's true. Like, I'm a Costco, BJ's, like, I'm a wholesale girl. Listen, I had a tomato holder. I don't know what happened to it during the move. So we're going to utilize our avocado holder. So you guys don't make fun of me. I know this is about to be a little weird, but I like the I can't believe it's not butter spray. Don't do me. Don't do me. You know, watching the cholesterol a little bit. You got to balance out the bacon. So here's the thing, right? Um, this, okay, that was a lot of bacon. This egg is now still warm. The bacon's warm, but the tomato's cold. So I got to watch like my layering technique because you don't want it to be too much of one, right? Oh, you hear that? I've got to put paper towel on my Costco list for next week. I go to Costco during the weekday. You know what's bomb on this sandwich? Instead of I can't believe it's not butter, the Trader Joe's, is it unbelievably cheddar? Impossible cheddar? Can't remember. See, my sandwich is still hot, baby. And I think I'm just going to have a bottle of water or a Red Bull. Haven't decided yet, but let me eat my breakfast and I'll get back to you guys. Wait, so let me clean off the counter really quick. Let me use paper towel for that because all this leftover paper towel, I'm going to use to soak up that excess grease. Is it still hot? No. Well, it's still hot, but it's fine for me. Out of this thing, and I'm gonna throw it in the trash. And don't throw grease down your drain. Like, you think it's not doing anything, but especially if you own a home, in 10 years, it will solidify. See, that's my little breakfast of champions. Excuse my desk. It looks a little crazy in the background, but I'm actually going to do a little project. And I think I'm going to put it on, no, I'm definitely going to put it on YouTube Shorts. I am in the mood to make this pretty. This is an old desk that I got secondhand from Facebook Marketplace. It was a really good deal. It's a very good quality desk, but it's just not pretty. So I have an idea and I'm going to do it because it's the old lady chintzy in me. Girl, I told you there was a refrigerator behind us. So we're going to have a Red Bull. Last Red Bull. I wanted to file my taxes today, but I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. So I will do that another day. My favorite Red Bull is the white one, but it was limited edition. It didn't come back out yet. It's either the white one or sugar free. I just happen to have the blueberry one, but I'm so happy about this pineapple. Even though it's overripe, it's still so good. I feel like February and March, I get the best pineapples on the East Coast for, I don't know where they get them from. I don't know if it's Thailand or Hawaii. I think in March, the regular grocery stores, it says it comes from Hawaii. But during the summer, it's just the fruit is not, it doesn't hit the way it does. I don't know why. You know why? Mm. Sorry about the chewing, guys. All right. Let me relax, have my breakfast, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. I don't want anything living here that doesn't pay bills, so we're gonna vacuum up all these nooks and crannies before we get this floor all the way together and mopped. Also, furniture sliders are a great investment. They're probably under 10 bucks. Definitely get you some. There's my order. All right. So we're gonna get to mopping. Move this out of the way. Yes, strong girl, strong girl. Okay. Couple pitchers of hot water. That is floor cleaner. I also put Pine Sol in there. You didn't see that clip. And we're just going to get to mopping. I actually used the pink stuff floor cleaner. I liked it. I really did. So I hope you enjoy. Mopping floors, like it may look like you're just gliding the mop across the floor. I don't do that. I actually press the mop into the floor because I need it to clean. Is work. So I decided in the last clip you guys saw when I was getting the floor prepared that I noticed that I had a package. So, you know what's crazy? My UPS guy, this is my regular guy. My UPS guy sneaks up. I don't know if he like walks up the steps partially and just kind of like shoves the package, but I never hear him. And I'll be in the kitchen all the time. Like I never hear the truck. I never hear him at all. But I say all that to say, you guys don't know, but you will know, I am going to Costa Rica next month for my friend's wedding. So I ordered some swimsuits because I don't have any swimsuits. I ordered them from this online company called Cupshe. The only reason why I heard about them is I remembered Happy Stylish Mommy here on YouTube. She did a couple of hauls, so I ordered like, workout gear from them using her code, but I decided to check out their sites when I was looking for bathing suits because I don't want to invest too much money in bathing suits, but I also don't want them to be ugly either. All right, so everything comes in these because I plan on using these as packing cubes. So we're going to save those. So the first swimsuit, and no, I'm not doing a swimsuit try-on haul. We are not there yet. Let me tell you, friends. Oh, yes, this looks like it's going to fit. I don't like my body in the state that it is in right now. I don't like it. I don't gain weight well. Like, you know how some women gain weight in their hips, their butts, and they're still shapely? I have a funny shape. So the fact that I gained all this weight, all 66 pounds that I've gained in the last 4 years and have not dropped anything in my midsection, in my wide back, I'm not loving it. But I don't believe that even if you don't love how your body looks, you shouldn't do things or experience things. You should try to make the best of it. I run from cameras, but I still try to have a good time. So this is a 2X, I think. Where did I get this in? This bathing suit. And if I can figure out how to put the image on the side of the screen, I'll do that. But I love this color. I don't think it's going to really do much for my skin tone. What do you guys think? So the back has like a little bow. And I believe I got this in a 1X? 2X. It's a 2X. Yeah, this is going to give me nice boob coverage, okay? Good boob coverage. Can I just talk about something? This thing irritates me. I know they put it there in order for, to keep everything as hygienic as possible, but I feel like try your bathing suits on if you are buying them from Target or anything. I usually try bathing suits on with a pair of leggings or pantyhose, like stockings, because I need a barrier. I need a barrier. Like I could figure out how something looks or if it's going to ride up too much based on how it looks like that. I can't, that little hygiene strip, I get it, but I don't. This one, oh my gosh, I was so happy I got this one because it was the last one too. I love Poochie. This is a 0X, and this looks like it's going to be a little too small. It's funny because sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. I don't really necessarily go by size, but I think I can get away with the 0X, but it looks pretty small. But I feel like the design of this with the bandeau top, it's just going to everything in. And it has like, you know, I love Emilio Pucci, and this kind of reminded me of a Pucci print. One day, one size, I'll be able to do Pucci. So I'm just dropping those in my laundry pile because I think everything was final sale for me. Oh, this color blue is pretty. This is another one. Look at the ruching on the sides. I'm hoping it hides the belly. Ooh, this is cut high. Girl, this is cut high. I like how the top looks though. This is a 2X as well. Look at the top. Love that color. And this one was a little wild card. I just picked it up because, I don't know, the colors were pretty. I don't know. Yeah, this is actually cute. Okay, this is a lot cuter than I thought it was going to be. I thought the colors were pretty on this one. The dark navy at the bottom. So yeah, I got all one pieces. I am a one piece girl. She is not about to have the stretch marks on. That's not me. I just want to get some cover-ups, couple muumuus, because I plan on doing resort life. It's her wedding, but I'm only officiating, so I don't have to do, and I think I agreed to do her makeup, but that's it. I'm not doing anything else. It's a vacation for me, honey. So one of the projects I want to do once I'm done in that room, it's kind of like, it's almost 2:00. And I know my friend wants to do something around 6. So I don't want to start too many projects today, only to stop, go to my friend's house, celebrate my niece's 18th birthday, and then come back because I know I'm not going to be in the mood to continue. So I'm just going to make sure I do the first half, and then maybe I'll do this tomorrow. But I want to decoupage my desk because it's old. So this is the fabric I chose. This originally was going to be on, and if you don't know what decoupage is, you're just basically adding fabric to furniture to give it a new look. This is going to be my first time doing it to something that's pretty large, but I know it looks weird, but I promise you, if I do it right, it'll look nice. I bought that fabric back in September of 2023. That's how long I was like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. Never did it. So speaking of some things, Trader Joe's done messed up. Let me tell you something. There are certain things based on my last YouTube short, you could tell Trader Joe's has me in a chokehold. They're set up and I don't want to be a part of it anymore. But still, they keep bringing me back, reeling me on in. Trader Joe's did this. It smells divine to me. I actually have an open bottle already. I just picked up this one because it's my backup. It's only 4 ounces. I think it's $7 or $8. But this salted caramel and pistachio scent, this gourmand has me in a chokehold. Remember last year they came out with the body washes? I stocked up. I hate the fact that they're like releasing the items like not as a set, but like randomly. And I get it, Trader Joe's. I understand the whole business model and I appreciate you, but you're going to stop playing with me. You played with me with the candles. The candles were a big bust. I smelled it on Cold Sniff and I'm like, no. Speaking of scents that I'm disappointed in, I picked up this EOS lotion. Now, don't get me wrong. I was surprised that the EOS lotion was as good as it is. And I have that the vanilla one that smells like vanilla cupcake. I got this one just because, and I realized something today. I don't like pomegranate and raspberry together. I only like them separate. So let's talk about other things that I was disappointed in. Oh, the Way body cream in St. Bart's. I believe this body cream retails for $30 if I'm not mistaken. Don't get me wrong. I used the whole thing, but it was so funny because when people kept saying, oh my gosh, it smells like vacation. I mean, I get it. Look at me, just moisturizing up, but your hands can never get, especially my hands, can never get enough moisture. It smells like, and I know Way is a hairline. It smells like a hair product to me. Like, it actually gave me Cream of Nature vibes. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I wasn't like in love. Like, it was a nice body cream, but I don't think I would repurchase this the way St. Bert's. You just, when you love a thing, you love a thing. And I love all the body things. Favorite oil is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. Showing you my empties. I mean, everyone talks about it. I have yet to come across a person that's like, they don't like it. Philosophy's Hope in a Jar water cream. This is better in the summer for me than the winter. I need all the moisture because we can't have gray hair and dry skin. Like, you're going to have to pick a struggle. You know what I mean? We're going to have to pick a struggle. So this was really good, but in the winter months, and it's about to be spring. I mean, today it is 59, almost 60 degrees. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, see, these trees are about to start blooming, and it is February, and what's going to happen is that we're going to get a frost or a crazy snowstorm. But this is good. And I like the packaging. I love substantial packaging. Like, I love how this feels. There's certain feelings I love in the morning when I'm having, doing my skincare in the morning. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like it's motivating. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's motivating to grab like a substantial cream and just put it on your skin, and you feel like, okay, this is what I'm working for, like, to be able to afford these little luxuries. I used this while I was in Nashville for Christmas. The Dior Prestige La Creme. Did I say that correctly? There's a tiny bit left in there in that sample size. I love a deluxe sample. Listen, I love samples. I do. I'm a sample girl, especially when you're traveling or even, just to try things. So I'll never turn down a sample. I'm always appreciative of that. But like a sample like this, no shade to the company, it's kind of like maybe I'll have one or two uses. And I think a sample like this is that you just want to make sure that you don't have a reaction to the product. But I love a deluxe sample. I want to use this. I took it to Nashville, but I used it a couple of times before then. I want to say this was a good 2 weeks worth of cream. A good week. A good week. And I mean, we love Dior. We love Dior beauty. Oh. Okay, see, someone said this recently. No, it wasn't. You know who said this years ago? I remember Wendy Williams on one of her Q after shows. I miss those things. I miss her. I know everybody doesn't, not everyone's for everyone, but I liked her. I hope she's well. She said you could never judge the weather based on the white people outside, and it is so true. Because my neighbors will make you think that it is 70 degrees outside because he is out in his yard with no shirt on. I just told you it is 59, 60 degrees. And granted, I run hot, but like, sir, it's not that warm. Go sit down. Go put a sweater on. A sweatshirt. This is sweatshirt weather. All right. Let me go finish doing what I'm doing and mind my business. Oh, so next week is my friend's bridal shower. So I'm going to get like a fresh color. And then 2 weeks from now is my other friend's birthday weekend. So I'm going to, have some time with the girls. And I don't want to keep putting too much heat to my hair. So I'm trying to hold out, and I'm tired of looking crazy in between. So we have this and we have these. I have not used these in so long, but I figured I can do a little curl former action and see what my hair will do. Because, when the roots start to get puffy, maybe we can have like a cute little big curly moment. I don't know. Everything sounds good until it's time to execute it. Then I get frustrated and I'm like, why did I do this? I hate this. But I got to figure something out because during the summer, I am not getting blowouts. Last year taught me it is a waste of money. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Now I can't take the thing apart. Okay, as long as it fits in the box. All right, you guys, I will see you when I see you. Do I feel like closing out this vlog now? I might. We don't like a long vlog. Not yet. I'm not cool like that yet. I'm not consistent enough to take up your time. So whatever you're doing, do it well. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye.